Hi, we are live. Well, the music stopped suddenly and Luna was distracting me. Welcome, everybody. I am so excited about being here at our very first Animal Lovers Cafe live. You guys helped pick the title, so we are here from the cafe live. Our very first guest, I'm so excited, is Laura. Laura. Anglemoyer.
Anglemoyer.
Anglemoyer. Yay. And hi, so who said hi? I'd love to say hi back. If you want to share your name, so welcome everybody. And without further ado, I'm going to just bring Laura right on. So this is Laura, and she painted the amazing
Hi.
painting. Hi, everybody. Hi, Laura. Thank you for being here. So Laura is the
Thank
amazing
you.
artist of the cafe painting. And so who better to be with us than you, Laura, for creating
Well,
this amazing piece of art. And
thank you, Janet.
so yeah, I'm so happy you could be in. And Laura's business is called the KittyCat Art Studio, which I love. And let me see if I can quickly show the painting for those of you. I mean, it's right at the top of the thingy. Laura, would you like to just share a little bit about our process, about the animals,
Oh
and
my
also
goodness.
about what you do and um, anything you want to talk about? But
Well, I'm an artist of all animals, even though it just says Kitty Cat Art Studio. This painting was
oh,
made for
sorry.
you.
Yes, it was. I'll go back to it. Sorry,
Okay.
silly me. Here we go. Whoops.
There's your kitty cat.
I know my kitty cat. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the right one. Whoops.
Mm. And there's your kitty cat right there by the door. I wanted
Yeah,
to include
that's
in the
Rudy.
Animal Lovers Cafe.
Yeah, the
This is
black.
just
Yeah,
to
sorry.
represent all the animals, any kind of animal that we all love. And Janet, you should probably explain this better because this painting was for you.
Oh, and it was a
Do the let's
collaboration.
about the let's talk and the let's listen.
Yeah, yeah. So the whole thing was a collaboration, though. I had some ideas,
Yeah.
and then Laura, you created the masterpiece. The title was Animal Lovers Cafe, and that's all I
Yes.
had for our group. And
Yes.
so I don't know if you guys can see or have really taken a look at this painting, but the little details that Laura created. My logo is at the top, which is the little horse, dog, and cat.
Yes, your logo.
Yeah, and so. Um, I love the details that Laura put in. Like, does it say like non-dairy sold here on the little placard that's outside next
Yes,
to?
because you can't have dairy. That would be upsetting to some of them. They wouldn't want
Yeah.
dairy products. So,
But
yeah.
then also on the windows, if you notice in the center is like cafe, but then it's like let's talk, let's listen. So,
Yes.
communicating with animals, we need to remind ourselves to listen
Yeah.
more.
To
But
listen.
also the cafe, we're here to chat.
Yes, definitely.
And so
Good. You explain that better than me, Janet. You're
no,
much better than this.
no, you're so great. But
You know.
tell me about the llama. So you guys, check out the llama in the center, the brown guy. Tell me about that. I mean, that cracked me up when I saw that.
Oh, he has his little flip-flops and he's drinking a glass of wine and he's chatting with a little pig. And I think the pig has a little butterfly on his
Yeah,
head too, right?
yeah.
And then there's a couple of cardinals watching. So they're all doing their own thing. It's really cute.
Right. I mean, the details I just love, and the original concept. Well, the llama has a little bow tie, and he had glasses,
Yes.
but that didn't. That was so hysterical. But the glasses didn't
Oh yeah,
really.
he needs glasses.
Well, you
He
had
had
a,
glasses on him at one
but
time.
you said it didn't work when when you created this. But so,
No.
um, so yeah, that's kind of how that came about. And I'm just so grateful that. So you guys
It
might
was a
just
fun painting. It
it
was
was,
fun.
but that's not usually what you do. So that's not the
No,
bulk of.
well, I do paintings, but I tend to do more ornaments and tree
Yeah.
toppers. I
Yeah. So
love those.
tell me about the ornaments and the tree toppers or whatever it is that you love to do the
Um,
most.
well, I do love to do tree toppers. It all started. I used to be a designer, a retail designer, and I had to give up my career because I had my mother and I had my daughter. Um, they were both, my mom was really sick and my daughter ended up having diabetes, so I needed to stay home. And I don't know, I just decided to try selling things on eBay, and I sold little kitty cat ornaments. And it just started from there, and that was back in 2002.
Oh,
So I
wow.
was on eBay for a really long time.
Wow.
And anyway, I ended up eventually getting into tree toppers because I had one customer who had bought an ornament from me, and she said, "Can you make something that I can put on top of the tree?" And I'm like, "You mean like a tree topper, like a cat tree topper?" And I was like, "That's a great idea." And from there, I just started making tree toppers, and I make little tree toppers, and then I make big tree toppers.
And here's a tree
There's a
topper.
little one. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
okay.
little one. It's
Okay.
also a figurine that you could put on a shelf, and that's the little stand with it. Or I have the big ones, and but this one's made out of clay and it's hand painted.
Yeah, so that's what I always wondered.
Yeah.
Seeing them on like
Yes.
online, I guess, it's
Yes.
hard to tell what they're made out of, and they're so much more amazing in person
Yeah.
than what you see. But
Thank you.
I mean, I just love this idea,
There's
and
a lot of work and a lot of love that goes into
mm,
every single piece. And then when I do them custom for people,
mm,
because, for pet memorials,
right.
then I like to ask the customer to tell me about their cat. And tell me about your cat. Was he spunky? Was he timid? Tell me something about his personality, because when I paint them, then I think about that pet and the life that they had and how
Mm-hmm.
much they were loved that this person wants
Yeah,
them painted.
yeah.
And I think it really helps me in creating the piece.
Yeah,
So,
so if anybody, so just welcome everybody that's here. I know you guys are here. Feel free to ask a question or write a comment. Like, I see that some people have said, yay, thumbs up, or give us a heart.
I
But,
can't see comments, so I don't
so,
know.
yeah, so I'm going to have to share that with you, Laura, if somebody writes a comment. So
That's
please,
fine.
make a comment or just say, hey, you really love it or you hate it
Oh, don't say
or
that.
no, I know, no, don't, how dare you? But, but so I'm going to just, if you don't mind, Laura, I'm going to just share some of the items that you do because I love
Yes.
everything that you've created.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is another tree
Yeah.
topper.
Yes. And when you buy that, I can put the cat's name on the hat.
Oh,
That's how it,
that's so cute.
because that one's a stock item that I sell in my store.
Oh.
I have stock that people can just go buy, or you can just ask for a custom piece. But yeah, I'll put anything on the hat. So,
And
but I love tortoiseshell cats. If you
oh,
haven't noticed, I don't know why. I just gravitate towards tortoiseshells. I love painting them.
yeah, and the
So
torties there. Well, did you ever have one?
no, and
Oh,
everybody
wow,
thinks I
that's
did, but I always
interesting.
wanted one. But it never came to be. So
Well, I definitely had one, and you did paint our Katie. I have a that I'll show you in a second. But here's another one, another tree topper, just
yeah,
another version. And so one thing that
yeah,
I love is the cut. You do custom and non-custom, right?
yes,
So
oh yeah,
as you mentioned before we came on live together, um, there's a special bond between, as we all know, between humans and animals. It's just
yeah,
so special. And to be able to have something, whether your animal is with you presently or if they're
yes,
in spirit, like these little angels, it means the
yes,
world to
yes,
us.
it does.
So, I mean, I
Yes,
can't thank you for doing it. And I'm always
wow,
looking for something, some way to remember my animals or
yes,
connect with them and
yes,
finding you. So, here's an example of the kitty cat that it came from and then what she created. And
yes,
you want to talk about
yes.
this one?
Yeah, they sent this picture, and maybe they had told me a little bit about their cat. I don't really quite remember at this point. But then I created this graphic, and I did a little picture of their cat, and then it goes inside this bauble ornament with some
Oh,
glitter
so
and some
pretty.
faux snow and a
Oh,
little ribbon to represent the Rainbow Bridge.
oh,
Because that's where we all want to go when we pass away. We want to be able to go to this imaginary bridge. I don't know if it's imaginary,
it's
maybe it will
real.
be a bridge,
It's real.
right? And our animals will all be there. And I just think about all the animals I hope I get to pet again, just see and pet again. Wouldn't that be so nice? That's how I hope it all happens, that we just kind of
Yeah,
live forever with the people and the animals that we loved
yeah,
in life. So,
yeah.
gonna have a lot of animals waiting for me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I hear you. I think all of us, many of us, but just
Yeah,
such a special way to pay
yeah.
tribute to them. And so I noticed on your wall you even have one, but these I don't know what to call them, cat mermaids or what?
Mermaids.
Mermaids?
Mermaids, yeah. Well, some people say mercat,
Okay.
but I say mermaids. I think mermaid sounds cute. Janet, I really don't have a reason for creating these other than I just think they're cute and whimsical, and I enjoy doing them.
They're
So yeah, I
so
make a lot of mermaids.
they're so cute. I was like, well, why would
Yeah,
okay. It's just
yeah.
because. There's no better reason than because, I think, right?
It's just fantasy, beautiful fantasy.
So I love this. I like this picture because it shows
Yeah,
Laura's details are so amazing. When I opened my first one, which I'll show you in just a little bit, the first one that I had done was of Rudy when he was still with us,
yeah,
and the box arrived with this little ribbon around it. And then I opened it up and it's just so beautiful. And then you open up and I couldn't wait for my treasure that you had created.
yes.
And of course, because it's our baby, how good is that? But yeah, every detail, your details are so beautiful.
Plus, a lot of people buy them as gifts, and I send them directly to the recipient. And they want to be able to
Yeah,
open something up beautiful,
yeah,
and they want to cherish this piece.
yeah,
It makes people cry. I get
yeah. Oh
people
yeah,
that just cry when they get their gift,
yeah.
and it's like
I
sad. I don't
agree.
want to make people cry, but
No, but happy
you know,
tears too. I mean, we
yeah,
just, we.
it's how they help to release their emotions
Yeah.
over the loss of their pet. So,
And
so I
sadly,
feel blessed to do that.
yeah. But sadly, often we outlive our animal companions, so we're
Yes,
the ones left behind to
yes.
be without
But it
them.
has to
And
be that way. Can
yeah,
you imagine if it
no,
was the other way? I
no,
mean, there would be so many homeless animals, or it'd just be horrible. It can't be that way.
yeah.
This is the way it has to be.
But to
So,
have a little piece of them in a way, I mean, this is like a beautiful connection.
hmm,
And so, because I don't know what you guys think, but it it doesn't end, and the animals know that life goes on, and it's just without that physical body. We miss the physical body, but
yes,
you know, life definitely goes on. So, and
yeah,
this is Rudy, and then this is an ornament that I'm going to show you. I have it here. That this is the very first ornament, and the little ribbon around him. He never wore ribbons, but for that Christmas,
yeah.
that was the ribbon that came with the box, and I put it around him. So it took the picture, and then that was that. That was the end
Yeah.
of that. But um,
That was a while ago.
that was quite a while ago. Yeah,
Yeah. We're
yeah.
getting
So
old.
yeah. And then there's Rudy, and then this is
Oh
a
yeah.
painting that you made that it's just my heart, and Rudy the angel, and then Sammy and Katie.
Oh,
that
and
was
back too far.
that went back way too far.
Yeah.
Max and Luna and Max, they were
Yes.
kittens at that time, and you made this
Yes.
really extra special painting because every detail
Yes.
in there has a special meaning for me
Yeah.
and for
Rudy was
them.
watching over them
Yeah. But
when they
isn't that
entered.
just wonderful?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. And I mean,
I
some,
forget why we did the
well,
other part in the background. You had a
I'll tell
reason
you,
for doing.
yeah. So
You
when my
remember?
dad, yeah, I'll share. So when my dad passed, and I walked outside of his assisted living apartment, there was what's called a sundog. So a
Yeah.
sundog is as the sun's setting, and if the weather conditions, the atmosphere is just right, you can see what looks like a rainbow eye on either side of the either side of the
Oh,
sun.
okay.
And so that's why and then there's this arc that goes from the ground surface
Yeah.
around the sun and on the other side. And I mean, it's quite a spectacular sight to see.
Yeah.
And so that meant something to me when my dad passed. And then the rainbow, uh, I think you did that. I can't remember, and then the tree. I love the tree, and you made it curly with the hearts, and so the
Yeah.
heart. Oh, it's interesting. I just wore this, but I don't think you guys can see this very well. But this is a little locket, and
Yeah.
it's got a little diamond inside of it for the star, a star, because
Yeah.
we have a star. We named a star after Rudy, so this has a little star and a piece of his fur. So another way of keeping him close to me in my
Yeah.
heart. But you made the heart in the middle of his chest with the little star.
Yes, that's right.
So just
Yeah.
everything's so personal that
Right.
that you do. Your little touches mean everything.
Right.
And so yeah, that's it. The painting full frame, what it looks like, and the details are just really special just for us.
It's-
And then this was the first Rudy tree topper, Rudy Angel. Um,
yes. One of the first ones I did.
oh, it's the first one you did for me.
One of the first ones that
Yeah.
I've ever done. I think
Oh,
so, because
really?
it was about
Oh,
the year that I started doing those
oh wow.
tree toppers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have a tree, like, I don't know if you guys can see, I'll just see your tree, but there's a tree in the background, Laura, and you have kitty cats hanging on it.
Oh,
I
this
got,
way.
yeah, I got inspired by your tree, and I have a little tree that with all of my kitties.
Yes.
So, uh, um, yeah, now I got to find out where we were. I think we're
It has a
here.
tree topper on the top if
Yeah,
you
so
couldn't
here's
see.
my tree. So Rudy's on the top. I don't know if you can see. And then
Oh
underneath is kind of, you can't really see Cleo. She was a gray kitty. So these are my angel kitties. And then
yeah.
Sammy Angel and Katie. Oh, Cleo's on the left. And then Sammy is directly under Rudy. And then my
Yeah.
little tortoiseshell kitty, which you can see um, above my Luna and Max Christmas ornament. So there's all kinds of possibilities. The Luna and Max 2017. But these mean so much to me. And then this is another
Oh, I
Luna
love
and
that one.
Max
Yeah.
Christmas, the last Christmas one, I think, that we have. But anyhow, just some pot. And then I just loved your
And then to
Halloween.
Halloween.
So this
I
is
know, I do that too.
Luna
I
and
know, I do
Max.
all kinds of
You
stuff.
do. You do like so many things, not
It's so
just that.
fun. It's like so relaxing to do artwork too. I'm just so blessed that I can do this.
And
It's
you serve so many
mm.
people and help support so many people. And then
Yeah,
this,
I do feel that I help people
you
deal with
do.
their
You
emotions.
really, really,
It's
really
nice.
do. And this is,
Mm,
I gave this as a gift.
yeah.
These are two German Shepherds,
Yes.
and they are very much alive. They're not angels, but this was, for Christmas. So I
Yeah.
just wanted to share that just so you guys that are dog lovers know that she does do doggies. And
Yes,
obviously
I
from
do.
our painting, all kinds of,
Oh,
oh,
gosh,
and
yeah.
sorry about that.
That's all right. If you
There we
go
go.
to my Instagram, you can see all the different animals that I do. I mean, I
So,
have all kinds of dogs, and I do owls. I actually sell owl tree toppers, but they're not
really?
on. They're on a different store in Etsy. I have another store called On Top Design, and I sell anything that's not cat related in there. So something I'm. My husband actually makes these. I don't know if I can. My tree
Yeah, go
top.
ahead
This
and
is the.
try.
Let's see if I
Oh,
can do this.
wow. That's big.
Here's one that.
Yeah, hold it
Oh
up a
my
little. Yeah,
goodness.
there you go.
Okay,
Back a little bit. Come back a little. Yeah,
like
towards you.
that.
Oh, that's so big.
Yeah, this is a full
Wow.
size tree topper.
Oh my
It's about the
gosh.
size of a piece of paper. And then
Wow.
my husband makes these out of metal. He cuts them to shape, and then he slightly bends them. They're just a real slight curve to them. It's hard to see that.
Oh no, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, and he puts little
Wow.
halos on them.
Wow.
And he makes these spirals from a piece of metal wire. They're real thick and strong.
Wow.
And he spirals these up.
Wow.
He's amazing. He can make all kinds of stuff. So once I married him, I knew I had to utilize his talent somehow. So we came we came up with these, and people love them, and they
Oh,
last for a lifetime. I paint them and I gloss them, and it's a piece you can hand down in the family. So, but what's so nice, Janet, about making Christmas things is people just put them away, and then they get them out at Christmas, and they're like in love with them all over again. Like, oh my gosh, and they have those memories
exactly.
come back. Oh, I'm terrible at this camera
No, it's
thing.
hard because it's backwards. I get it. Yeah. So anybody that's here with us, if you have any comments or thoughts, or are you remembering your animal companions, or um, how do you
I try to
remember your animal
I try to
companions?
pay attention to the eyes. The eyes are the most important part.
Yeah.
If I do somebody's cat, I want to make sure those eyes look like their cat's eyes because That's like the first thing you like focus on and notice in people and in pets. You connect with the eyes. So they have to be even, they have to be perfect. As perfect as I can do it anyway.
Yeah, no, you do such a great job, and uh, that's one thing I notice. Because the eyes are the window to our soul. They
Yes.
say, and I really believe that that's the
Hmm.
case. So
Hmm.
yeah, does anybody have any questions? Please post in the comments because we'd love to answer any questions or even a comment like how you feel or what you think about um, the animals and remembering your animal companions um, and also just the animal companions that you have right now. So, Laura, what kind of how did you get started with this? You told us a
Well,
little bit.
I was a retail store designer. I graduated
Oh wow.
college with a Bachelor of Fine Arts way back, Janet. And I was a store designer for about 15 years. And then my mother, she got sick and I had to be around a lot more. She had cancer
I'm so
and
sorry.
she lived with us. And then my daughter, my youngest daughter was born and she ended up having diabetes. So it was just too much. So I decided to stay home. And then I was like, oh my God, I have to create. I'm just going to go crazy. I have to create. I was so used to being an artist and a designer my whole life. So I just started playing with clay and little paintings and folk art. And it just went from there. eBay was just in the beginning parts. Oh, I'm starting to hear my,
No, that was me. That was
oh,
me.
was it you?
Sorry about
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm just seeing that there are some comments. So let me see if I can
Gosh.
address them. They're just not showing up for us to see. So sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's
So
so weird to put myself out here, Janet, because I mean, I talk to people all the time on email and
I know.
text, and that's how I communicate with people. But I'm not used to putting my face out here, not since I worked as a designer, but since I've worked at home, all the only people I talk to are my children and my pets.
I know
And
the
I have
feeling.
a cute little dog and I have a beautiful tabby cat who's sleeping back behind
Oh,
me. Let me see. How do I get out of the way? Oh, I don't think you can see him. He's in the tree hut back there.
here we go.
So, but my puppy's here, but he's sleeping too. I don't know if I want to wake him up. It's sleeping, let
Oh,
sleeping dogs
oh.
lie,
Yeah, so
you
I'm
know?
just going to share with you some of the comments.
Uh-oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, no,
Can't
no,
see them.
uh-oh, it's really sweet. So, like, hi, Kathy. She said hi. Kathy's my neighbor, and she's in the group.
Oh,
Elizabeth Bava, she said, it's a beautiful painting. So I'm going back to the beginning. That
oh,
was the big painting.
nice.
So, hey, Elizabeth, welcome. So glad you're here. And Oh, she said, I wish I could put this on screen. So, you guys,
Okay.
if you want to go under the description on Facebook, just click it down and open it up. It says Ecamm. Just give permission. If you click that button, we will be able to see you. But I can't see you guys the Facebook. So sorry, I'm having to look on Facebook and find you guys. Technology, right? So Elizabeth likes the Halloween kitties. She
Oh,
said, "Oh
thank
wow."
you. I
Um,
have some for sale in my store. I have some for sale
oh,
that
excellent.
are
And
ready to go.
and so you have ready to go things, and you also
Yes.
have custom,
Custom.
custom,
Yes.
custom things.
Yep.
So
I do this full time. I don't have
I
another
know you
job.
do.
So I try through the whole year, I try to stock my store. And so that way at Christmas, because like October and on, I just get bombarded with orders. So I try to do everything for everybody. So that's why I have all that stock that people can get, like if they don't want to wait for something. But I don't think I take that long.
I
I don't,
mean,
I mean, I try to take like for a custom tree topper, I would say anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. The closer it gets to Christmas, I'll be at 4 weeks. But I try to move right along. I don't want people don't want to wait. They want their stuff. This is
yeah,
the time of Amazon.
but it's also, pardon me, it's also so special. Pardon me. It's really extra special. So for me, it's worth the wait because I
Yeah.
know what after I saw the first thing and saw the details. So I'm gonna put me full screen. I want to show two of the ornaments that I This was the
Oh,
Rudy one that I showed.
yeah.
Whoopsies.
There you
I don't
go.
know if you
That's
can
it.
see it, but
Hmm.
the back, but the details
Yep.
that she puts, I mean, I'm just in the details of Rudy. I mean, she wanted to know what Rudy looked like from behind. The details were just
Yes.
amazing. And then, whoops, come on, come on, my Rudy. But you can see there's a little, the holly, and instead of a ribbon, a bow, and a sparkly little gem. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can, if I can do it sideways, but it's 3 dimension. This one is 3 dimensional, and then so that's just an ornament, and then this, I don't know when you started doing these, but this year this is a little mini.
I
This is
know, but oh my
adorable, my
gosh,
little angel Rudy.
I
So
know it's
you can
harder
see
to
my
do the little
hand,
ones.
but I mean, this is the cutest little
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys, but I just I adore these pieces. They mean everything to me. I love to give them as gifts. I love to have them of, and also, you'll do all kinds of, like, you would do a summertime thing. You could do an Easter. I've seen on your
Yeah.
store Easter, all of the
Yes.
holidays. So
Yeah.
you guys could just really have so much fun. And for those
Yes.
of us, I know we've, like we were talking about animals in our lives and that bond that we have with them. For me to have a piece of any kind, whether it's something to put on the wall, like this painting behind me, or something to hang, on a tree or somewhere, that you can place it and have
Yeah.
it close to you, and then you just happen to pass by and it's like, oh, there's my baby. I'm
Hmm.
thinking about you. You're thinking about me too, I'll betcha. It's
Oh,
just so special. Don't you feel that way about, the animals that have gone before us? Um,
oh my gosh, yes. I love animals. And it's just the perfect career for me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can
And
show you
you're
this.
oh, wait, let me hold on. Just Oh, I've never. Oh, that's amazing. So hold it up again, because it's kind of like, is this like what you sell in your store? It's like they're like a cutout,
Yes,
a paper
it's a paper
doll.
cat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, paper
Yeah.
doll.
Can you
Yeah.
hold it up again a little higher, little back closer to you so we can see it all? Yeah, there. Stop. Yeah. So what do you think, you guys? I mean, I'd love to hear isn't that adorable? I mean, that's just the cutest.
He doesn't use head that
Like
much.
what?
It's weird to do this
Oh
in front of the camera.
no. Yeah. I mean,
Now
yeah, it's a challenge.
these come on a sheet and you cut them out and you put the brads in.
Oh wow.
You know, it's
Wow.
like a craft you can do. I mean, I get adults that love doing it and I get children that love doing it. So,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, I sell them as digital downloads.
Oh,
So for
interesting.
$4.95, you
Oh.
can go on and you buy a digital download and print it out yourself and cut it and it's ready to go. So it's cute.
So here we go. Somebody, hold on. Let me just
Oh,
figure
look,
out
you
what
put
I do
something in.
next. Yay, there's somebody that I don't know who it is, so please let me know who you are. Thank you for saying something, but where'd you go? You just disappeared. See, I have to learn how to do this. Whoops. There we go. You need to have something made for Christmas and for Christmas presents. Absolutely. It's the best
Yes.
gift.
Yeah.
So, um,
So contact me at kittycatartstudio.com or just go on Etsy and look up Kitty Cat Art
yeah,
Studio. You
yeah.
can either way. I mean, my
Well,
website is on Etsy,
yeah. So there
but
you go. I
I
mean,
love Etsy. Etsy's been good to me.
so
So,
there's kittycatartstudio.com, and you'll find her. Or Laura is in our group, you guys. So
yes, of
you can,
course.
you could maybe private. Is it okay? Private message you, or go on
Oh,
the
sure.
and
Yeah.
check out her store, and Instagram. She posts
Yes,
the
I have
best.
Instagram,
She
Kitty Cat
posts,
Art Studio.
yeah. So on Instagram, I don't know how do we friend each other, or we like each other. I forget how we get on each other's feed, but I always look for your posts, because she'll post whatever she's maybe working on. Like one
Yeah.
time you posted the process. I had no idea. It was
I
so
know. I
fascinating.
want to get good at this. This is me getting used to modern technology right now, and that I have to get out there and show my face. Ugh.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, I want
it
to show my process. Like I want to
yeah.
take pictures of me actually doing it.
And
So
then
because I do it very different than a lot of artists. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. So you should. I mean, I saw when I had no idea that these were made out of clay. So tell me about that process, or tell them, because This to me
Yeah, polymer clay.
is not, whoopsie, where did you go again? There we go.
Yeah,
This to me is
it's
not
polymer clay.
clay.
It's a it's polymer clay is like a plastic based clay, and it I just roll it out on a roller, and then I take a drawing and put it on tracing paper, and then I press the image into the clay, and then I cut out layers and put the layers together. I mean, it's hard to explain, but yeah,
Well,
it's clay that's hand painted,
see the little, whoopsie, the little
and you can
tail.
probably drop it a lot and it won't break.
Well, but
Hopefully not.
yeah,
Sometimes it might, but
depends on,
puppies
if
puppies will do it.
if kitties like to bat at it like ours do, or sometimes they
I've
like to
had a few
chew on
that get
them. It's like,
chewed.
oh, yummy.
I know. I can't help that. I can't do anything about that, but definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me see if anybody's.
But they're not fragile like
Oh,
glass. They're not like a fragile piece, you know. But if you're going to sit there and bend them, then
yeah. So yeah, I guess anything else that you wanted to share with anybody before we have to say goodbye? I just wanted to thank you for being here and thank everybody else for being here. Oh, I had a question that I didn't ask you. So, what's the most unique animal that you've created?
oh my goodness. Maybe a Chinese crested dog.
Really? Oh,
Is that really
fun.
unique? I don't know. I mean, other than the different animals in the painting for you, but mostly I do cats and dogs and owls,
Would you
hedgehogs.
have you ever done a horse? A lot of people have
No,
horse. Would you try? Would you ever think
I
about
would
it?
try anything.
I know you
Sure.
will.
Oh, I did do a horse. I shouldn't say I never did a horse,
Well, and
but
you
it's been
painted this
before I
horse.
had this business. Yeah, but it was before I had a business that I did a horse. So, yeah,
And
I did a lot of, oh my gosh, I've been painting, I'm going to be 57 next week. Shh, don't tell anybody. Just like, I've been painting a long time, ever since I was a
you're
very little
funny.
girl.
You're such a
Very
baby.
long time. Oh, thank you. I like hearing that. That's not what my kids tell me.
Well, of
They're like,
course, they're
oh, mom, you're so
kids, right?
old.
Of course.
Yeah.
When you have kids, we'll always be old, right?
Oh my
Hopefully,
gosh.
hopefully.
I'm like, maybe I should learn to do TikTok. And they're like, oh God, mom, why would you do that? You shouldn't be doing TikTok.
Why not? Yeah, who's
Because
gonna?
they think it's
I
for
know,
their
but
generation.
it's not.
So
It's haha.
I know I need to get going on that stuff. I got to keep up with everybody.
Or just
So
baby steps. Like a lot of us that are here, a lot of you guys listening and watching too are going through the same thing. Like stepping out. Like that's what you just did. Thank you, Laura, for coming on. For
yes,
me, it's like this is kind of a really scary thing. I was always behind the camera, so we're in like living in different times, and we all everybody that's in this group loves animals, and so
yes,
sometimes we are the ambassadors for the animals. So whatever it is that we do to get the word out there and to connect with other
yes.
animal lovers, which is kind of the purpose of this group, connecting with other people that love animals, um,
And
is
everybody has a story too, Janet. Everybody has a
absolutely,
story. You
absolutely.
probably a lot of the people that are in your group, they could all tell you
Thank you.
something interesting. I
So,
love listening to people like that. You
so
are
you
not
are
old.
not old.
Trust me. Enjoy your life. I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
enjoy
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
feel old because my youngest daughter is 19 now, and I don't know, it's just making me feel sad because they're she's the last one, and when she moves out, I don't know what am I going to do with myself. You know,
But
it's just
you
it's
have
a weird
found,
time of life right now. I think.
yeah. I think for a lot of people, and a lot of our generation, I'm older than you, but we have if parents are still alive, we're like a sandwich generation. So we have the
Yeah,
children and the parents if they're still with us,
yeah,
and it's kind of a lot. But doing these kinds of things like what you're doing, Laura, you're reinventing yourself. So I think it's so important to reinvent ourselves and find our unique way of being who
yes,
we are. And all of us love animals, so there's so many things
yes,
that we can do. And then maybe this group, who knows, this group is new and evolving, but it would be really great to get to I'd like everybody to kind of start to get to know each other, and we can
Yeah.
maybe inspire each other. So that's part of what I'm hoping with these weekly lives from the cafe. We might start to get to know each other a little bit better, and then maybe even help and support each other.
I love your
Especially
group.
with
I
the
think it's a
animals.
great idea. I really
So
hope it works out for you.
oh, and and
It's
and you
it's
too. I mean,
nice.
I love what you're doing. So I just want to thank
I know you're a
you.
great customer. Thank you.
No, I can't help it. I mean, I love you. Like, what can I
Oh,
say? I just love what you do, who you are, what you stand for. But you're such a great artist and so much fun. And I'm just going to put your stuff up on again. KittyCat
okay.
Art Studio. Everybody remember that. Kitty with a K, cat with a C, Art Studio.
Yes.
And if you can't remember who Laura is, or what the name of it is, just come on the group, and then this, and you'll find her.
Or follow me on Instagram because I've
Oh
had
yeah, please do.
495 followers forever. Why
Oh,
can't I just get 500 followers?
well, I think I
Why do
have,
I care?
I know, I have 12. No, I don't know. It's like everyone counts though, and that's wonderful. But to find new people,
Yeah.
and so I think that's kind of this
Well, it's like
group we can.
validation. When
Mhm.
somebody likes your work, when they just click that little like button, I mean,
Yeah,
it's validation
yeah,
that I
yeah,
don't know. I can't
yeah.
explain it, but it's nice.
I get it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it really helps. And so yeah, thank you so much for being with us. And
Thank
I don't have any music to play us out, but maybe I might. If you guys like it, let me know, because then we can just kind of play instead of just going bye everybody. We can just kind of play some music, and maybe I'll get some. Also, let me know. I'd like you guys to tell me, do you like the upbeat music that we do with the countdown timer? Because I've been doing like some kind of dancing music. And this music today that I picked, it was called Dance Like You're an Animal. I mean, isn't that fun? Um, but but also, something quiet. I have some quiet music. So maybe if you didn't like it was a little too much for a cafe, we might need to have a little more subdued music. So let me know if there's
I should
anything.
try to grab the puppy. Do I have 2 seconds
Yes, you
to
do.
grab the
Yeah,
puppy? All
and
right,
then
hold on.
you have two
Let me grab
seconds,
him.
and then we're gonna say goodbye.
Okay, hold on. Let me
But
grab him.
so stick around
Here
for
he
the
is.
puppy. So you guys, please, if you're still around, if you're not, if you're watching the replay, let me know what you think and tell me about your animals. And Laura's back, and this is her new puppy. Is it Ozzy, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Hi, Ozzy.
he was sleeping.
Oh, let
Oh,
me just. Okay, you guys have to just see this little guy up close.
oh
Oh my
well.
gosh, what a
I can't get
face.
my headphones back in.
That's okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but
Yes, I
yeah.
can hear you.
Hi, Ozzy. Welcome to our group. So yeah, post a picture of him. So post a picture of Ozzy, and everybody else post your pictures of your animal friends, and please support Laura and everybody else that's in our group. But thank you so much, Laura, for being with us and
Thank you.
making this our wonderful first. I forgot. Guess what? We didn't do. Uh, we have to celebrate. So we're going to go out celebrating. So thank you everybody for making this possible. Thank you, Laura, for this is our very first live from the cafe. Woohoo! Our celebration confetti. So thank you guys. Thank you, Laura. Thank you everybody for being here. We're going to do it again next week, same time. So come on back. Laura, this time you will not be in the hot seat, but I hope you come back again. This is just really so fun. And we're just going to turn the cafe into something extra, extra, extra special, even more special than what it is. So bye, everybody. Thank you, Laura. See
Okay,
you,
bye bye.
everybody. Bye.